Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to JR Survival videos. Today we'll continue the update version 740. By this point, I think that like more than 50% of you guys probably already did this. But I'm just gonna make it video anyway. Because I think you guys probably don't know things as well, which I will mention later on. That you probably don't know about version 740 just yet, which I know that you probably don't. Yeah, that's the point, right? Just to give you information. But for now, so this is the castle. First, let's start with the quests. Okay, so in the previous one, I already mentioned in the video where I kind of whispered because it's midnight. Yeah, like there I show you about the update, right? Like I literally uploaded that video like literally immediately after it got launched. So yeah. There we saw that there's so many quests, right? Like the blue with the blue marker. But this one, there is this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This one, this is red, right? So what does that mean? Um, so this is a castle. Apparently, this is the ice castle in which you will need to use the key. The key that you can get by crafting these key shards over here into ice key, which is this one. And the way you got this key shard along with this copper cone is from those quests, the blue quests. That is supposed to be like one time only, but apparently not that one time only, which again I will mention about that later on as well. And you got the key shard you craft into ice key, and you need this ice key to unlock this ice castle over here. Now there's only 5 ice castles throughout the world. There's only 5 apparently. And I have already marked there preemptively. And okay, let's see first. First, obviously, this is the one we're here right now in Berlin. This is Germany, apparently. There's one over here, so to the east of Berlin. I marked that with blue star, which is this one. Blue star, kind of matching with the color of the castle as well. And then there's also one over here. This is kind of interesting. So this is back to square one type of thing. So if you guys didn't know, the first town, well, if you guys don't remember exactly, the first town where you got dropped for the first time is Nickel, and Nickel is just to the north of this Zapolyarny over here. So we will use Zapolyarny as the, what is it, like a pinpoint, right? So from the Zapolyarny you go north until you reach over here, near the northern deltas of Russia. I think this is some kind of deltas in real life. I'm not sure. By the looks of this kind of looks scary if you ask me. Because you can kind of see, right? This is actually mountain, but also there is strips of water stream that leads to the ocean, right? So imagine that in real life. There is like mountain, like strips of mountains, but in between those stripes, there's like river, like big rivers that leads to the ocean. How terrifying it can be, right? So yeah, just imagining that, it kind of spooked me a little bit. Obviously, I don't know the exact place there up there in Russia. I haven't checked Google Maps just yet, but yeah, it looks kind of scary as well. In fact, if you visit this area, there's not many town. In fact, there is not a single town over here, I don't think. And yeah, that kind of tells, right? Meaning that there is no people over here. There is some over here, actually. So yeah, it just like that. Places on Earth that is inhabitable, pretty much like no one can live there because of probably how dangerous the location is. And I feel like this is what this is. So yeah, I got a little bit sidetracked there, but there's one over here, just to the tip over here, to the outer, near the coastal area as well. So yeah, just go north, straight north to the Zaporizhzhia. There's also a road over here. You can kind of see the road, right? Just go there. So that's the second place. Third one, it's a little bit far off to the southwest, which is over here, near Baku over here. So in previous format, that is last year. Oh wait, This is 2023. It's not last year. It's actually the year before last year. So it's in 2021. This was considered as safe haven, as you know, as well as other areas as well. But now it's just got demoted into just town apparently. So yeah, over here to the southwest of Baku, there's also one over there, the ice castle as well. So yeah, there's that. That's the third location. And then the fourth one, this is a little bit stretching as well. It is over. Oh, where is it? Oh no, not that one yet. This one over here. This is to the northwest of Norilsk over here. This is also wait, was this safe haven or not? I kind of forgot now. Or this is or was this just a town? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's over there to the northwest of Norilsk. If you want to go here, be careful though. As you can see, there's so many radioactive zones over here. On top of that, there's also this massive what is it, like a swampy area near Surgut, right? So if you go there from Chelia or Tumen, make sure that you set your weather to winter. Well, this is Christmas, so all weather is defaulted to winter, but yeah, I guess there's that anyway, so it's not a problem then. But still, it's a swampy area. Um, and yeah, I think you will get reduced. Your speed will get reduced. I think I'm not sure though, because it's considered as off-road, right? So yeah, be careful when you go this area. You will take longer time. That's what I'm trying to say. And then here there is radioactive zone as well. So keep in mind that you're ready for your radiation removal or masks or etc. etc. that can reduce your radiation. So yeah, there's one over here as well to the northwest of Norilsk. And then the last one is near here, Kandika. This is actually a safe haven. I remember it. Um, it's like one of the farthest safe haven actually, or maybe this is a town. I forgot. But yeah, to the west of Kandiga over here, and yeah, this is actually a bandit base over here. This is a Sangar, I think, Sangar bandit base. There's one over here, so it's just in between these two places over here. So you can kind of just go to the west of Kandiga, and you can find the fifth ice castle, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing over here. I have visited all this area over here. There's nothing near this bandit base. This is also a bandit base. This is Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky. There's nothing there. There's nothing in Japan as well. This is Muroran. This is Khabarovsk. There's nothing there as well. This is Chirin. There's nothing there as well. So yeah, there's nothing, and those are the five location of the ice castles. And yeah, let's just jump into it, I guess. Yeah, I think. Yeah, but before that, let's actually drop our health a little bit because I kind of want to proc my polar armor so that we deal more damage, meaning that we will finish this entire thing more quickly, right? So yeah, this is in the sense as well. Also, I will think about is it worth it or not to do this kind of stuff after this as well. So let's go here. A sizable fortress of scoundrels can be found in the expanses of the snow-covered wastelands. A huge icy lock hangs on its gates. It seems the inhabitants of this fortress aren't home right now. It would be worth destroying this place so the scoundrels don't return next year. However, getting inside isn't that easy. You will need a key. Use the key which we can get like I said from the blue quests, pretty much the blue area, the ice blocks. I think it's like some kind of home. It's like a building for refugees, but there's like giant ice blocks, right? And we needed to we need to pretty much destroy those ice blocks, or melt it down pretty much, and so that people can stay there again. So yeah, with a lengthy rumble, the gates opened and the fortress met me with an icy silence. Now I need to explore it to figure out how best to destroy it, and I use my ice key -1. Um, Also, fun fact that um, I already finished the other four ice castles, but as you can see over here, I do still have three more, right? Also, this one I can craft to another one, which I will talk about that in a second as well, as to how I got this spare key shard pretty much. So yeah. Also, that is not the entire thing that you need. There's still more. Actually, I didn't prepare that. Oh shoot. Well, we'll go by as we go, right? But yeah, we open that using -1 ice key. Now let's explore the fortress for 12 hours, by the way. So you will need food, water, and energy as well. On top of the food, energy, and water that you will need to go to this location in the first place. So yeah, just bring spare food, water, or the energy. You can get coffee or something like that. As I explored every nook and cranny of the fortress, I found an inconspicuous door. There was a long staircase leading underground. Okay, so we go down underground. On the underground floor, I came across the inhabitants of the fortress after all. They seem to be guarding something valuable. Okay, so this one is a bit interesting as well because not only we trespass into a location that we don't know, but we also go into the location, the part of the location that seems dangerous, which is the underground. Which I have no idea why this character actually thought that it's actually a good idea to trespass a castle. Not only that, but also go into the underground as well, which is kind of scary, right? Like, imagine yourself, what is it, like trespassing into some random person's house, and then you see there's a staircase leading to the underground. Like, do you want to go there or not, right? So yeah, let's think about it yourself. Me personally, nah, I'm just gonna chill out, probably not chill out, but more like just looking around in the first floor. If I found nothing, then I'm just gonna go out. But all right, let's just attack then, because our character is just one brave guy, right? Okay, for this one, I'm not gonna use pets because I think I'm able to do most of this without my pets. So yeah, let's just start without any food buff as well. By the way, this one is an effect of Aqua Vitae. By the way, outstanding health, which does not improve combat whatsoever. So yeah, the reason why I use Aqua Vitae is because so that I don't have to worry about my energy, food, and water while doing this big travel as well. So consider that as a tips, probably. I don't know, maybe. Like if you want to go travel a long way, you probably want to use some of those aquavitae and also use your bellas as well, which I already mentioned in the previous tips, in the previous video as well. Okay, so just like that. Oh, I forgot to show you the rewards before, but pretty much it was like candy cane, ice cream, chocolate as well, I think, and yeah, just those kind of stuff, like the regular things that you can get from defeating all those Christmas quests as well. After destroying the guards, also by the way, this is not the end. That's not the only combat. There is, I believe, there is 3 layers of combat. So be prepared for 3 consecutive combats, or not really, because you can go out. So yeah. After destroying the guards, I explored the room and found another secret door. It doesn't have a single keyhole and it's tightly sealed. It would be a good idea to blow up the door and all the floors above alongside it. But first I need to plan how to do that. Work on a plan. And yeah, we need more food, water, and energy. This fortress is made of ice, so the best way to destroy it will be to start a fire. I'll fill the upper floors with firewood, uh, which is the key word here, and plant explosives, another keyword, on the underground one. So to blow up the entire place, you will need firewood. I believe you need 300, 200. Okay, I think 300 because I carry 100, I believe, in my inventory. But also plant the explosive. You can either do any of this, or you can go out just to search for this. Like for instance, if you take get ready, then you'll be opted out of the castle, and you can probably go here and grind yourself some of this. Like just do this, right? You need 300, I believe. So this one should be good. So yeah, that will be enough, I believe. Okay, and let's go back to the ice castle, And oh yeah, this is oh okay, here we go. This is the thing that you can get: candy cane, chocolate, ice cream, tangerine, fireworks, and also this watch over here, which I'm not sure why it's there. Place the firewood first because that's the first option. You can do the second one first, it doesn't matter. Engines were growling beyond the walls of the fortress. Apparently, someone found out that I broke in here. Looks like I've got a fight on my hands. Yeah, like it's kind of ridiculous as well. Like literally, you trespassing a castle on yourself, by the way, without anyone else. And you go to the obvious dangerous place as well, which is the underground. So yeah, it doesn't sound like a smart thing to do, honestly. So yeah, for this one, I'm just gonna go here and I will probably shoot this one. Yeah, I think I can kill that one. Yes, and then this one. Yeah, I think I can one shot as well. Okay, so there's only that. Oh, never mind. That one does not die, but I do the free attack and I kill that. And there's also this snowman healer as well, which I can just one shot using my Saipuha. So yeah, that's why I lower my health so that I can pretty much one shot everything. So yeah, if you have polar armor, I guess that's also a tip for you to do the same as well. Just lower your health so that you can one shot everything pretty much. This fortress is made of ice, so the best way to destroy it will be oh, okay, so this is the same firewood and plant explosives. We already did the firewood. We need 300 by the way. So yeah, like I said, if you don't have firewood, you can just opt it out from this quest, get ready, and you will get out of the castle as well somehow, right? Without no one noticing as well. Then you can just go to the nearby forest just to get those as well. This is the same thing from the second combat, and let's just continue. Plant the explosive. This one you will need 10 homemade explosive. This one is a little bit interesting because you can get this from the NPC. Obviously, you can buy this from NPC. However, um, it's probably a little bit too far, right? Which I think I will mention as well after this, the alternative where you can get homemade explosive. But for now, engines were growling beyond the walls. Okay, so this is the same. Let's fight. And this is the third combat and the final combat, I think. So yeah, again, deactivate the pet because that will save your time because you don't have to load the animation of your pet's turn pretty much. And then you go here probably. Oh, this one there is four enemies. I think this one I can one shot. Hopefully, yeah, okay, I can do that. And then I probably can do this one first. Why? Because so that I can use this explosive for this one so that they all get blinded and then they cannot attack me. Oh, there is snowman warrior. But this one is melee. It will try to move and then it will, try to attack. Try to move, I mean, and then I attack just like that. It dies to the revenge. And then this one I can just one shot, I believe this one. And then this one, oh, it's not finished. Okay, let's go here. No, let's go here and hope that it got shot by the free attack. Yep, but it turns into red candy, which again it will die. It will kill itself after a few turns, but I don't want to wait. Let's just finish that as well. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Same thing. Okay, this is interesting as well because good deed experience. So what is this, right? That's the question. Which again, I will explain about that after this as well. Whether or not this quest is like worth it or not, because some people don't like it, but me personally I like it because it's something that is new. And yeah, it's an adventure, right? That's like traveling. I feel like every endgame players, if you have the resources, I think you should do this because it's fun. It's really fun. Like you go out to the wasteland, right? Just travel, not only in your base crafting all day 24/7. So yeah, it adds to the adventure aspect of the game, which is always interesting. Same thing, we got candy cane, chocolate, ice cream, party popper, okay, and firework. And also these watches, again, I don't know how those ends up there in the first place. Fire the wood. Oh, okay. I also need matches as well, which I don't have. Now this is interesting, right? Um, so yeah, again, like the same question, like what 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 you what what should you do if you don't have anything there? Like if you don't prepare anything, right? Like what happen if you don't have the homemade explosive like this one? How do you get this? Also, if you don't have matches like me, okay, how do I get that? Well, you just go to the nearby wasteland or the road, like in, for instance, this one, and you could try to beat this bandit over here. You search for, no, not search, hunt until there's the bandit. Yes, over here, let's attack. Just for the sake, I will just auto battle. Yes, it's not very economic, but I will do that. Then you can just search this body over here, and sometimes they will drop the matches and also the homemade explosive. But this time I didn't get any, so let's do that again. It'll be funny though if they don't give me any. So yeah, let's do this again. Again, I'm just auto battling because for the sake of time. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Oh, do I still not get that? But here we go. This is the homemade explosive. You can get that, right? So you can just beat the bandit and you can get this yourself. I'm still looking for the matches though, which I don't get. So let's just hunt for even more. Like this one. Again, let's just beat the bandits. I'm just gonna auto battle just for the time, right? I don't want to make this video longer, although it's probably already been too long. Which is fine, I guess. It's fine. Let's go here and let's strip this bandit as well, and hopefully there is matches there. Okay, here we go. We got one finally, three actually, but yeah. Okay, here we go. We got matches and homemade explosive as well. So that's how you can get this if you are not prepared out there. You just go to the wasteland or the road and try to fight these bandits over here, and you can get yourself the matches and the homemade explosive. As for the wood, you can just go to nearby forest and chop the wood like I did, and that should be great. So those are all the materials that you need. Let's just fire the wood, and okay, here we go. The dry wood burned up a tree. That's not true, actually. We got the wood from the forest out in the winter, so it's actually not a dry wood. So yeah, it's a little bit of a flaw as well, but whatever. Game logic, am I right? The dry wood burned up a tree, the fire quickly reached the explosives, and the fortress went up in flames. This is also not a great way to start explosive. By the way, you don't burn wood to burn your explosive. I mean, to start your explosive, you use some kind of fuse, right? Like, or rope, pretty much, and not wood and matches. I mean, matches you still need that as well for your explosive. So yeah, but not wood though, which is a little bit weird, right? So yeah, I guess I don't know. Like there's like that science plot hole there, right? So yeah, and the fortress went up in flames. After a while the fire subsided and I was able to go down to the secret entrance. As I expected, the door had been swept away. My path to the warehouse of scoundrels was clear, and this is what we can get. We got one silver coin, um, which worth about 10 copper coin. You can craft 10 copper coin into one silver coin, and you can craft 10 silver coins into one golden coin. And then diesel 500,000 is always nice, to I guess to compensate your travel. And then there's Christmas gift as well, which I think some people said that you can actually get actually useful stuff like the beard from here as well, which I will show you after this. And then there's this holiday energy drink, some champagne, which is always nice, and then snowballs, snowman balls, green one and blue one, not the purple though, unfortunately. And then there is this sparkler, Olivier salad, and then firework and party popper. So Oliver salad, I think I mentioned this in the past that I thought this was gonna be a new recipe, but it's not. So it's fine. Let's take a look about this as well. Take the supplies and leave, and that will be it for the ice castle. And as you can see, the ice castle just disappears, meaning that you can only do that once, I think, because it does not appear. So yeah, okay, so let's start one by one. Let's take a look from the Christmas gift. This one, apparently some people said that you can get this one, the cotton wool beard, from those Christmas gifts with a very, very low chance. So, it's like if you're extremely lucky, you will get this. And also you will get ice spoon as well, which is this one. Apparently, again, like I said, some people said that it's possible to be obtained from those gifts. Also, this one as well, the Omka. You can get those apparently from this Christmas gift, which obviously, I'm not sure because people said that the odds are like 0.0001% chance, like it's extremely low that, only the few lucky people that can get it. But I will make a video as well in the future about opening this Christmas gift, and, that will be a separate content on its own. And yeah. Okay, so that's for the Christmas gift, and then for the Olivier salad, which is this one. This can give Christmas mood. Duration 11 days. The effect is it will give you maximum food and energy by 100. This one and this one by 100. This one does not matter anymore because we had this gluten's back from the previous Halloween event. But for this one, extending your energy, it's always something great in my opinion. So it's great still. And then sickness and injury duration minus 25%. It's the duration, meaning that if you have like a broken leg for 7 days, it will only be a quarter off. It will be what is it like 5 days or something, right? So yeah, it's kind of great. And also the duration is for 11 days. 11 days is, by the way, because I have the lasting effect as well, the perk. I believe it only 7 days, but because I have the lasting perk, where is it? Um, I think, where is it? Okay, this one, lasting effect, positive effect duration plus 50%. So it's supposed to be 7 days, I believe, but I extend that by 50%, and it becomes 11 days instead. So yeah, it's also kind of the same as the Aqua Vitae as well, which I already covered in the past as well. For this one, as you can see, the duration is 11 days. So yeah, there's that. Um, I thought that this Olivier salad, this was like will be available from this, but if I, the more I think about it, I feel like it's not gonna happen because how OP this food is, in my opinion. Yeah, like this one, it extends your energy. I think that's something in itself. So yeah, although it still be fine, I believe, if this is, if this happen. For the 30 food, you extend your food by 100, meaning that you have that spare 70 food for other food that you can get, like food buff over here. So you can eat more food, pretty much. That's what it's basically said. So yeah. So there's that, and okay, let's go to, okay, here we go. This is interesting, right? How do I get more than 5 ice keys? It's kind of obvious, but also not. Obviously, I did sweep the entire map and try to find those. Apparently, the quests will appear in all of these, not all, most of these NPC bases, apart from the one in Leningrad and Olonets, because these are the two areas that is the starting point. And if it's there, then the new players will think that it's for them. But as we all know, the combat is not kind of easy for new players. So if it's available here, new players will think that it's for them. They try to attack, but they fail because it's too difficult for them. That's why these two areas does not have, do not have those quests. So yeah. Also, there's over here as well, and this one as well, to the air codes as well. I believe this one over here, the blue faction, has 10 each, so that's 40. This one, the red base and the yellow one, they all have 7 each, I believe. So that's 42. And then all of this area over here, they all have like 5 to 4 quests. So yeah, that's a lot, right? And then on top of that, there's also secret location as well, in which there's like this thing will appear. The first one will be over here. I marked this with 2. Why I marked? Because those blue quests are special. How special are they? Once you beat this, the blue quest will not disappear, unlike this ice castle over here, which obviously disappears, right? Meaning that it's one time only. But this time, for this place over here that I marked, there is 2 over here that will not go away, that will not disappear. What does that mean? I think only, like probably most of you don't know, but those quests that do not disappear, they will all refresh the next day, meaning that you can do this quest over and over again every day. That's why I can get these lots of these key shard and ice key as well, the spare key, but also all these copper cone, silver cone, and golden cone. As you can see, 10 makes one silver cone, 10 silver makes one golden cone, and this is golden cone. Pretty much one golden cone worth 10 silver cone worth 100 copper cone. So yeah, this is pretty much 221 that I have. In fact, I had one as well, but I gave it away to other because yeah, doing this is probably not the most efficient thing, but I do this quest, right? I do this blue quest, I do the castle as well, and I forgot, that I ran out of rifle ammo. So I had like 15,000, I believe, before this event started, and all of them, 15,000 ammo, they all just gone, because yeah, I used them a little bit too excessively, and I forgot that I used up all of my rifle ammo just for that. And I had to buy quickly from others. That's why I gave away this as well, so that people, I bribe people to give me their rifle ammo, with such a good deal, so that I can get it quickly. So yeah, that's why I give away one. So that should be 231 copper coins, by the way, which is a lot, right? And yeah, that's not the only place though. There are four patches. So this is the first one. There's only two to the north of Bryansk over here. If you go here, there will be like many of them, and two of them will not disappear, meaning that you can do these quests every day. At least since after this, what is it? During the entirety of the event. And then the second place is over here. This one is a little bit closer to Yuva or Isevs, to the west of them, or to the south of Arzamas. This is actually Tolyatti over here, which is a city of the developer. So the developer, obviously, we know the developers are from Russia, and which part of Russia specifically? They are from Tolyatti, which is this city over here. It used to appear over here along with other safe haven as well, but now it's removed for some reason, which I'm not, I don't understand why they removed that. But yeah, it's there, and there's three of them surrounding the town. So if you visit this, the Toyati, there's a bunch of them as well, and the three of them will not disappear, meaning that again you can grind that every day as well. So that's the second one. The third one, which is over here, just to the north of Tiumen over here, there's four. There's like 11, I believe, around here, but four of them will stay, and again you can grind those every day as well. And then the last one, the fourth one, is over here to the south of Krasnoyarsk. So you can take your train to Krasnoyarsk and then you go south, and there's also patches over here. Again, there's like more than 10, but four of them do not disappear, meaning that you can grind this every day as well. Um, Unfortunately, I cannot show you the quest. It's kind of different from the regular one. In fact, they also give other stuff as well. Like they give gasoline as well, like other stuff as well. Not only the silver cone, not only the copper cone, and also the key shard. They also give other stuff as well. Yeah, like I said, I cannot show you this because these are a little bit too far away. My location is here in Berlin, so if I have to show you, I will have to travel first, and that will take minutes, and the video will be longer. So yeah, that's why. The difference is that there will be the quest that says the options. It will be right hand checkpoint, left hand checkpoint, and sewer. So those are the three. The regular one, which I already did in the previous video, the options were main gate, I think, and then something, and then from the back side as well. So those are the three options. But for these special quests, they all have the options of right checkpoint, left checkpoint, and sewer. If you want to do that, this is another tips. Pick the sewer one because if you start in the sewer, there will be more enemies, but they all have the increased damage taken for some reason. So they will take more damage. I think it's only 5%, but still, like you will need less damage overall just to beat them. So I feel like picking the third option is the best option there. So yeah, again, I cannot show you because it's a little bit too far away. So yeah, again, like I said, I feel like not a lot of people actually know this, that there's actually 2 plus 3, that's 5, and then there's 4, that's 9, and then there's 4 over here as well, so that is 13. As the time I'm recording this, the event will still go for 20 days, meaning that 13 times 20, that is 260 copper cones, which means that that is 2 golden cone and 6 silver cone. And then the next question is, Danny, what will you do with all these cones? I think I already mentioned previously that I gave away one. um, yeah, apparently this thing over here and the key shard as well, you can apparently send them to other people. So in theory, you can craft this golden cone and you can sell these to others for good amount of money for sure. Earlier this day, though, I think I saw someone wanted to buy this golden cone for 25,000 still, which is a lot, by the way, but also not really if you think about it, because one golden cone, it's worth 100 copper cone, and 100 copper cone, 25,000. So it means that each one of these copper cone, it only costs 250 still, which is not a lot if you ask me for an item that is limited. I feel like it's not it's a little bit too cheap as well. So yeah, 25,000 for golden cone, you can offer that, I guess. Someone literally bought that earlier with that price. So yeah, think about that as well. And then you can also sell the key shard. I'm not sure if you can sell the ice key though. I'm not sure, but yeah. Um, Also, by the way, this is the most important thing. Apparently, this if you get this is not automatically pinned like this one over here. It's not like black rubbles or iron nuts or these magic balls or this gingerbread. In a way that they will drop if you drop them. If you press the drop all, they will all drop until you pin them all. So keep in mind about that, because it will be bad if you go somewhere and then you drop all, right? And then you thought that these cones are still in your inventory, but apparently it's not. It got dropped as well, and later on, you go somewhere else, and then as you can see the inventory, you lost all your copper. I mean your cones, which is bad, right? So keep in mind that this does not automatically get pinned in your inventory. You need to manually pin them. So yeah, pin them at all, which is fine, because they do not worth I mean they do not weigh any kilograms in your inventory like this one. Weight of all items 20 kilograms. This one does not. This one do not have any weight whatsoever. So always keep that at pin all, so that you don't lose them pretty much. So yeah, there's that. You can sell them obviously. If you ask me, what's gonna happen, right? Like at first I thought that there might be this kind of shop over here, where you can exchange your coins into some other stuff as well. That's what I thought at first. However, the moment I realized that you can send this to other player, it my I guess my it got debunked, right? Because um, if this is tradable between players and it's there will be shop, meaning that you can just buy this from other players and then you can get the price from the shop, right? So it's not gonna be fair, I would think. Like people can send you this and you can just use that for to trade for the stuff in the shop, which is again, like I feel like it 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 removes the exclusiveness of the item, in my opinion, because you can just buy from the other players. So it kind of doesn't sound fair, right? Like, especially if someone does not do the quest at all, but somehow they have these cones over here just because they buy from other player, which is I feel like that's um, I don't know. I feel like it's not how you get this stuff. Not from other players, but from yourself doing the quests. But you do you. Maybe you're in desperate of money. You need to sell stuff. You sell this, which is fine, right? At the end of the day, it's your choice. But for me, though, I feel like I feel like I'm not gonna buy from other people just because I don't want to take these limited stuff from them. If anything, I'm the one that will give away all this stuff pretty much. So yeah, that's just my take on this. But I think that'll be it for this one though. We already know, I already mentioned everything I believe about yeah the ice castle, the locations I have already mentioned, and this one as well, the specials that will not be will not disappear once you finish the quest. There's two over here, there's three over here, there's four to the north of Tumen, there's four to the south of Krasnoyarsk. There's 13 overall, which again 13 times 20 days still, that is 260 copper coins, which you can then sell to other players or just collect yourself. So yeah, there you have it. Um, Also, by the way, yeah, like it's the question, like, is it worth it or not? It depends on your play style. If you're new players, it's just straight up not worth it. But if you're mid game and game players that basically can't do anything and you're kind of getting bored with the game, I feel like you should do this because like I said, there is the adventure aspect that you need to scout the entire wasteland to get those, right? So yeah, it's not about the worth of the items, it's about the adventure that you will have just to do this thing. So yeah, in my opinion, it's worth it for the experience of the exploring the entire wasteland, which I think the main point of the event by the developer, so that you can travel pretty much. So yeah, you don't just stay in your base crafting, hunting, crafting, sell to others, gain profit, because that's not the point of the game. It's about survival. So yeah, there's that. Um, yeah, like I said, it's worth it. And as you can see, because I traveled the entire map, I exhausted 53% of my pelas, and that's not cheap, right? As you can see, this requires 40 for 25%, meaning that to repair 50%, I will need 80 of this, 40 of this, 80 of this as well, which is we all know it's not cheap. So yeah, I leave you there. But my tips is that if you do this long travel, make sure that you use pelas, because if you use regular vehicle, you need to pay attention with your fuel pretty much. And I feel like it'll be bad, it'll be unfortunate if you're out here in the open, like far away, and you ran out of fuel. And yeah, it's just a nightmare, right? How can you go back? Like, how can you go back to your base? Let's say if you're in Chelyabinsk, that's like thousands of kilometers and you don't have fuel. That's just bad, right? So yeah, for this long travel, if you have pelas, use your pelas. If you have this aquavitae, use them as well, because this can regenerate your energy, food, water, so that you don't have to worry about that in the travel, during the travel as well. Like I have this outstanding health. As you can see, my health is at 34, but not really, because if I start moving, yeah, as you can see, my energy just keeps increasing. So it's never gonna get to zero, and I don't have to worry about my energy at all. So yeah, those are the tips. Also, make sure that you have food, water as well. Also, if you have, prepare yourself some rifle ammo if you use the rifle weapon, or machine gun, or use this assault rifle if you use, like for instance, Abakan versus this one over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, that's a bit for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another TR survival video. But until then, I think that's all, right? Do I miss anything? Hopefully I don't, but yeah, those are the locations I already mentioned. This one as well. What you need for the castles, also the enemies, and then how you get the items as well if you need. Also how you get the key and what's the use of these. I already mentioned, but yeah, I think that will be it. And see ya.